Today we're going to go one step further with paragraphs, and we're actually going to create a paragraph outline. For the last little while, we've been looking at effective paragraph structure and how to get the important ideas out of somebody else's paragraph. Well, now we're going to flip that around and we're going to create outlines to write our own paragraphs. So let's review the outline a little bit. When an outline is created clearly, it's very easy to expand it into a good paragraph. Really what we're doing is reversing the process of what we've been doing over the last little while that we completed when we were making some jot notes. So your first step is to determine your main idea. Figure out what you're going to write about in this particular paragraph. This requires thinking and imagination. It's not a quick process. You have to think about the main topic of what you're going to write and not worry too much about the details. Just what's the major topic going to be? Here's a sample. Jury duty is frustrating. Then we want to think about the supporting details. What critical things go with that main idea? What help prove that it's true? What examples could I give to my reader to help them understand what I mean by the main idea? These are the pieces of information that support your main idea or topic sentence. Here's a sample. For the main idea, jury duty is frustrating, I might include the following supporting details. Oh, don't forget to underline your main idea. You get a questionnaire, but you're not called for months later. You have to take time away from work. There's a lot of paperwork errors. Oh, there's some security scans. And a lot of waiting. And finally, you have absolutely no choice. You want to think about the order of your supporting details. If I was going to write this paragraph, what order would be most effective for these supporting details? Should I take some of them out? I think I want to talk about the questionnaire first, because that's what happens first in the process. And then I want to talk about the time from work, because when you finally get called to go for jury duty, that's when you have to book some time off of work. Then I want to talk about the security scans, because those are what happen when you first show up. And that's when you usually find out about the paperwork errors that might have happened. And then there's a lot of waiting. The last thing is a real kicker. It's the one that kind of ties everything together. So I've saved it till the end. It's probably one of my most powerful arguments about why jury duty is so frustrating. So then we expand our thoughts. Now that the real thinking is done, you can take the time to be very purposeful about the language you use to expand your ideas. Turn each thought into a complete sentence, or maybe even two. Here's my sample. Notice I still have my topic sentence underlined, and to help you, I've put the supporting details in the colors that I had them on the other page. Notice how much explanation goes with each of those ideas. Everything in gray is my special language to help me explain the main ideas, the supporting ideas that go with the main idea of jury duty being a very frustrating experience. Now it's your turn. Create an outline for each of the following topics. Each outline needs a main idea and at least 3 supporting details. Probably you'll need more supporting details though, but 3 is the minimum. You will eventually be expanding some of these paragraphs. Do your work on your device or paper, but whatever you do, don't lose it. You will need it later. And as I said, do 3 to 5 outlines. 3 is your minimum. Do up to 5 if you have time. So I realize it says create an outline for each of the following. I really mean some of the following, a minimum of 3, up to 5. Here are the topics you can choose from. Choose from the following topics. Your main idea could be positive or negative on each of these topics. You could also choose to do another topic relating to the start of the year if you want, but these topics will get you started. So, frustrating parts of SciTech or exciting parts of SciTech. There's your positive and your negative. Coming to a new school. You might do that as positive or as negative. Crocodoc. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What was good? What was bad? Educreations. Same thing. Office 365. Maybe you want to talk about both the good and the bad. Robotics. Programming, building, whatever you like. BYOD. Email. Lockers. Or any other topic that you can think of that you'd like to write about for the beginning of the year. Remember to follow the outline structure with the Roman numeral for the main idea and capital letters for each supporting idea. Remember, I want at least 3 supporting ideas or more if you need them, and you're choosing a minimum of 3 of these topics to outline, maybe as many as 5. You will be expanding some, but probably not all of your paragraph outlines.